am live. Whew, it has been some time. Ooh, I don't know if I'm even fully prepared, honestly. Maybe I am, but not really. It's been a while. It's been at least a month since I last, like, did a stream or played the game I'm going to be playing. So I've lost a lot of momentum in some spots, and has me very frightened. Also, I mean, I haven't really done like anything in a while. I have yet to upload a lot of stuff because my other Sutte Hakkun stream started with me kind of having like a little announcement to no one in particular, but kind of like almost a practice run of like an announcement video I was planning on doing on my YouTube before I end up doing like the uploading of all my other like VODs and yada yada. And I never got around to doing that, and now it's like not even like in the moment anymore, so it's like the time has passed. I don't know if I really want to do this video thing that I was planning on doing, so I kind of have this really awkward spot stuck at the front of like a Sutte Hakkun stream that I want to like separate from the video, but I'm probably just gonna shove it as its own video and like put it in the a link to that video, which I'll make unlisted in my first Sutte Hakkun video, because it's really not news that you want to hear before watching Sutte Hakkun. It's a very lovely game, very happy game, and I don't. There's not that many people that have played Sutte Hakkun on YouTube or anything, and I don't want to be one of the few options and people just walking in and just having like a big old whiplash of whoa. Did not think I was walking into a sad boy moment. But yeah, I think I'm still got a little bit of figuring out to do, but once I get like that video figured out and hide it in its appropriate spot, then I can start uploading stuff again normally. And I guess maybe this, no, maybe this could partly be part of the Sutte Hakkun proper video. As a hint to something's up for anyone that is interested in finding out. But if you don't care, then just ignore it altogether, because really it's oof. Anyway, Sutte Hakkun. I want to do stuff. I want to do something in particular. It's let's see. Where's my game? There it is. I want to go through the tutorial stuff, basically. I have not hardly ever touched the tutorial stuff, actually. Let me head all the way back to the Hakkun's hut. There's a bunch of explanations on how this game works, and I'm going to try it for the first time in forever. I can actually read the stuff nowadays, and a lot of it should be fairly basic, but I kind of need to get reintroduced into how this game feels again, because it's been a month. So first of all, Hakkun's hut. Hakkun's hut. Hakkun's hut is like a giant instruction manual crammed with useful info. It explains how everything in the game works so that anyone can play. Controllers, setup and controls, I don't need to do anything about that. About blocks, inhale, exhale. And the thing about Hakkun's hut, this might be like really hard, I might just have this as its own video. This might be like a Sutte Hakkun. Is this part 2 or part 3? I've streamed Sutte Hakkun several times, but of the English patch that I'm going to group together in its own playlist, I wonder what part this is going to be, but it's going to be a 0.5 for sure, because I think I don't really want this to be... This is going to be a doozy to go through. Yes, first off, streaming, big question mark, I understand that one, and in the morning, yeah, that's like the only time I have to stream, and I don't know if I even have that big of a window to stream right now, so that's why I'm doing it in the morning. Haven't slept yet. I haven't had a normal sleep schedule. I've been usually going to bed at about 2 o'clock p.m. I've become full nocturnal. It's been really bad. My life is in shambles. It's really neat. Practice, sample, play. They're gonna learn about blocks today. So yeah, that's what I was saying was I have no control over the first run of this, and then I guess I'm probably gonna do my own personal run after it demonstrates how gameplay works. So you're gonna see each of these practice mode stuff done twice, and it's probably gonna be very unbearable. Hence, this is gonna be a 0.5 video in my playlist. Very skippable if you don't need to see how to play the game. Hakkun jumps when you press the B button. You can jump 1.5 blocks high, tops. Unless if there's a red Makun involved. Press the Y button to inhale blocks. What is happening? Well, puzzle platforming is happening right here. Use the Y button again to exhale the blocks into the framed square. It's a very, very hard to grasp mechanic right here. Grabbing and dumping blocks. Actually, I should not be raising and lowering. I have not learned how to do that yet. Game has not taught me the skills to raise and lower. Careful ascent. I can maybe talk about that some other time, not on stream. I'll maybe DM you about it maybe. It's something. It's nothing, but it's something. It's numphin. If that's the combined word, if that's how I mash those two things together. We am them streets, oh baby. Hello, Thrice who can't hear me. Very deaf Thrice, what is up? I was expecting at least a couple people to show up, because it's been 3 years since I last streamed. But gosh dang, I'm already like feeling the nervous heart rate increase. Awesome, hello guys. Sample play. Wow, that was a really good jump. Hakkun can stand on the block. Let's use it as a foothold. That's an incredible game. Good job. Blocks don't block your path. You can walk right through. Oh, that's what you were showing me there. I was like, why are you just walking back and forth? You can walk right through them. Jump here to reach higher. That's some good puzzling there, game. Gotta go. Alright, have a good one, Luigi fan, 298 fan, Dazazzle fan. I will have a party in my dreams, thank you. So man, I can walk through blocks, I can step on blocks. I can grab blocks, I can't jump up here, because that is, as we can see, 2 blocks high. 1 block, and then there's another block height beyond that. So thanks to this thing, that allows me to use it as a foothold to get even higher locations. It's kind of incredible. Blocks in the air? No way! Wow! It's gonna be neat. What we're gonna learn today? Whoa, they don't fall! Block can be placed in the air. You can reach the top this way. That's some good jumping. Still super laggy in stream. I should actually pull up my own stream and just see how others view me. I know that you're in them streets, but I usually like to see how everything is working. My boy, are you playing Monopoly with? That might be a no. I think today my mom and I are going to be going to like Chicago for something. Big question mark. I don't know what's up. I never know what's up. I'm very confused, boy. I would love to, but yeah, again, I mean, it depends. I can maybe like, are you planning on streaming that? And I could just be silent as I'm watching you on stream, or I gotta see if where we're going if there's Wi-Fi and I could maybe join you. I gotta see how it works and how long I'm staying if I'm not coming back today, or I have no idea what the plan is. It's a big question mark. That's why I'm saying maybe no, because I gotta figure things out. But I would love to. Okay, I found my stream. Now I can see if it runs all right. It looks pretty all right. Okay, good. Okay, sorry. I'm doing all the setup now. It's been a while. I've lost momentum. Let's do practice blocks in the air. I can grab this. And good. I'm still raising and lowering. I just love raising and lowering, but I haven't learned that yet. Okay. I didn't even read what this one was trying to teach me. About putting blocks inside walls, okay. Blocks can be placed anywhere inside walls, or inside walls. It's anywhere inside the walls. Be very good at the reading there, lols. Very useful. So it's just trying to tell you that, hey. It's trying to tell you, hey, like, you don't have to worry. These are intangible objects to you and to other solid things. They can go gosh dang anywhere. But, you might want to stick it in a wall because Hakkun's mouth is your most powerful tool. It's got reach. So that's good that it teaches that kind of early on. I mean, you need that like in stage 2, like the first stage of stage 2, I believe. So yeah, I guess this would be very basic stuff to learn. And that's the extent of your reach, so that they don't really have to go into too much depth about your most important tool. Lifting blocks. Oh, this is good. This is what I want to learn about. This took me forever to figure out on my own. I had to jump for the longest amount of time just to place blocks in midair, and placing a block half a block high through the power of jumping is less than optimal. It is not easy, not fun. Don't do that. It's not what I'd recommend. Hakkun can't jump higher than a height of 1.5 blocks, so you can't reach places too high. But we need to get up there! Let's try raising a block. When exhaling a block, hold Y and press the up. Okay. It'll go a bit higher. Wow. It's a maybe no. I'll text you about it, Strice. I'll get it on. I'll send you a big old text boy about my confusion with my current today plans. There we go. Feels good. I have like the instinct of like playing the Nintendo Switch and like taking like a screenshot of that because I love there we go. Feels good. Let's try it one more time. Y and up. Yes! Just like that! Great job, even though I, the omniscient narrator, is the one doing it. Now it's actually my time to do a great job, not just some computer. I guess I'm just gonna like speedrun these, because there's not much else to do other than what is trying to be taught. But it's nice that it does like let you do that for yourself after it does teach it, for just feeling things out. You do need to be told a lot of this stuff. It's not like you can just figure out the ins and outs. You can, but there's stuff that is very useful to really know, especially early on, so that you don't get so confused. And I'm glad that it does have like a manual of sorts for people to easily access the knowledge needed to just jump right into this game. While I'm glad it also lets you try it out rather than just like showing you the entire way. It lets you give it a chance to try it for yourself and be like, okay, I think I got it. Using paint. We're learning about colors. This is now Color Splash. Blocks aren't the only thing Hakkun can inhale. You can inhale colors from jars too. Try pressing Y near one. Take as much paint as you need. That stuff never runs out. If you want to discard the color, push down. And it's gone. I know, I'm sorry. Is it because I said I was probably gonna stream and then I didn't stream before forward? Is that what you're mad at me for? I'm sorry. I wish I had my life figured out, but I don't. Nothing is figured out. You can inject color into a block by pressing Y. You can always watch it later. Hey, how's it going for Vulcan? That's how I pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I'm planning on getting stuff onto my YouTube eventually. I need to actually edit a couple videos, and then the VODs will be on YouTube. Plus, for a month or however long it lasts, it will be on my Twitch, so you'll have your chance to see. I know it's fun to watch it here and live, but hey, hope you're having fun at your festival. That's awesome. That and because I got on early with no warning. I'm sorry. You have seen me play this before, my full forward. I think you probably saw me playing this. I think it was on. Maybe it wasn't on Father's Day. One of those days, at least a month ago, I was streaming this on Twitter because I'm a dummy. Because streaming on Twitter is a thing that I can do, even though I shan't. I shouldn't. I really should not, but I do sometimes. Very rarely, but that's an occasion that happens, and it's a thing. Color gives the blocks their magic. Oh, it's adorable. Inject someone. They'll start moving repeatedly. Oof. Sorry, I'm full forward, but at least of the upcoming times, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream super late. So I don't know if I'm gonna have you able to fall asleep to my voice. Sorry about that. And next stream, whenever the frick that's gonna be, is gonna be Zelda. I'm gonna try to alternate this and Zelda until I get to a point where this game like needs me to take a break, or until I finish Zelda, and then I'll be probably moving on to another Zelda in that place of that. Man, there's like 12 billion games I want to play though, but I really want to get these ones done. It's very confusing what I want to do with my streams. I wish I could stream more, because that would alleviate all of my confusion. Suck the color out of a block, and it stops moving. The family's alright. I think we're all just kind of doing as we do. We're alright. That's about as much as I can say. Gotta get back to the works, so hey, I will text you, boy. I'll definitely text you. I need to do Paper Mario too. I do, you're right. Listen to this. That is the case of Paper Mario, the Origami King. That is, oof. There's a little cartridge in here that I freaking want to play. That, and you got Katamari over here. Also, not physical game. I have to get back to, what's it called? Mega Man Zero! I'm gonna complain about every game that I'm not playing, always. Just like so many games that I want to be playing. Oh, teaching me about other colors? Is that what's happening here? Ooh, you've been playing Paper Mario? The newer one? Or... You still want my number? Texting me is no easy feat. Getting a hold of me through Twitter is probably the easiest way to talk to me, honestly. I can give you my number maybe, but just because you text me won't mean that I'll get back to you as fast as I would if you had DM'd me on Twitter. Red isn't the only color though. There's blue and yellow too. The movement of blocks will be different depending on the color. Red is vertical, blue is horizontal, and yellow is diagonal. Now I should tell you, oh, I don't know, maybe it'll tell me a little bit later about like where blocks are injected, how it works from, maybe it's going to tell me here. Yellow and blue blocks always move away from you. Okay, so that's very concise way to talk about that. I would not have come up with that particular phrase to explain how it works, but I think it's also fairly visible just after playing the game enough. It's probably very evident from my first episode how these blocks work, but if you're facing left and you shove in some blue, it goes away from you. I'm sorry, Muffleford. I mean, I'll think about it. But I'm even to my real life IRL friends and even to my real life IRL family, it's not easy to get a hold of me. I am like the most antisocial. It's pretty neato. Wait, let's die. I died in the practice stage. Now I'm satisfied. Okay, sorry. I really just wanted to do that. And what's the next one? Switch. I figured as much. I just wanted to ask the question anyway. To change the color of the jars, use the SW, the switch. Jump on it and wow, the color of the jar changes. But which colors can I use? Check the lower right corner of the screen. Incredible stuff. Good job, computer. I guess I have like no way of avoiding that switch, maybe? No, I can't avoid the switch. Okay. You can fit enough in this corridor where you stand more on this ledge than on the actual entirety of that switch. So I can go without having to waste points. Not that points exist in Practice Realm, but I didn't need to use the colors. Just thinking about slight efficiencies. Very minimal, slight efficiencies. Repainting. Okay, we're learning about color. Okay, went from first of all to about blocks, colors, secrets. Color secrets. That's an interesting title. Now colored blocks. We're learning about repainting. Oh yes, I think I know what you mean about repainting, and I'm really glad that you're mentioning that. Yes, to get extra height, you can inhale the color out from a block and re-inject it to make it move again. If you're clever, you can reach phases very high. Uh-oh, this game wants me to be clever now. Dang it. Proper timing. Interesting. Oh, okay. I was like, what are they gonna shove at us today? But this is actually... I don't know if this exactly needs to be in the manual-esque Hakkun's hut, but... Thanks anyway. I don't know, I'm glad... I have more stuff to read, and that makes me thrilled nonetheless. You can't reach up there because the blocks move like that. Try and synchronize them like this. Grab it at the bottom, wait for that to be at the top, and then shove it back in. Whoa! Once their movement pattern is changed so that they approach each other, you can jump from the first block to the other one. Yeah, that was a very bad idea. But I have something I want to do anyway. I don't want to reset the bottom one, I want to reset the one on the top. In fact, depending on... I'm not even going to use both of the reds, I'm just going to time something even crazier than timing these to be out of sync. That should be good. Not quite. Whatever. Just kind of wanted to stop it when it was at that height. And just finish it off like that. Not that I think that I would... No, I mean, yeah, that would actually be... If I had stopped it where it would, that would be efficient, but it's really not needed. It's... Unless if you're going for like really big boy points, which I clearly never am because I don't... Well... No, yeah, I jump around like crazy. I like jumping. So... I kind of really don't care about points, but I just like to know about efficiencies. And maybe one day after I actually beat this, which will take 3 billion years for probably those last stages, because I tell you what, I've never fully beaten stage 7. I've never fully beaten stage 8. I don't think I've ever touched stage 9, and I've never even unlocked stage 10. So I might really struggle at a certain point, but whatever. Let's jump into this. What are we learning today, game? But I would like to go through again and, oh, you're gonna have to raise it up half a block. I would like to play through this again one day and try to, like, find efficient routes. That'd be interesting to try. I'd like to go on, but I can't reach up there. And you can't reach that down there. Oof, look at him getting... look at him getting aggravated. I can't reach that block either. Ah! Looks like I need to lift the block. Check this out. When the block moves up, extend your mouth and wait a little. Yes! It was just half a block, but now the block's apex is half a block higher. Now we just have to put the color back in one more time. Awesome! This way I can inhale it from up here. This applies to blue and yellow blocks too, don't forget. Yeah, I think it's around like stage, at least I'm thinking like stage 5 is like where they start using like half a block shenanigans with like yellow blocks. Don't know about blue blocks. I can start thinking about I think some of them in stage 5 as well, but there's probably some in stage 4. I can't say I remember all the stages perfectly clear. It's been at least a month since I last played this. Block seizing? Whoa! When Hakkun exhales a block, try holding Y and you'll keep holding onto it. If you hold a block while you're riding a block, you can move it around. It is really fun to just move things around like that. It allows you to place things in like more free-form style than in the allocated little square that it always locks onto. The different half blocks slots for placing. I don't know how to describe it, but when you release Y, the block will be placed there. You could do this with raised blocks too. Perfect. Yeah, because that looks to be like... Let me see. I just want to measure. But it's not easy to measure because I need to be on... Oops. Yeah, you can see that this whole shaft area... Sorry, I'm retrying, I guess. Using this block as like kind of a reference point. That upward shaft location is 1.5 blocks wide to fit through. But that person somehow placed it in the middle, in the dead center. Which makes no sense in terms of placing it standard style. You wouldn't be able to place it right here. This is a very interesting spot to place it at. So I'm glad that it kind of show you, like, weird. It's in the center of 3 blocks. How did he do that? Block seizing, so that's what they call it. About traps. One-way pass. Yeah, one-way pass. I've been watching, actually, Mario ROM hacks recently, particularly Yump 2. If you are interested in ROM hacks, I recommend watching someone play that. If you need someone to, like, if you need a name of someone to watch playing that right now, Raocao, R-A-O-C-A-O, or C-O-W, sorry, Raocao, no, R-A-O-C-O-W is playing Yump 2, and it has a lot of these, I guess they're from Mario Maker, but like one-way paths, and the people in the comments and the people that see them that are actually playing the game always reference Mario Maker when they see these one-way paths, but I always think back to this game. One-way paths, they're crazy. Speaking of, I also have Mario Maker on my Switch that I need to play one day. Gosh dang it, I have so many games that I will never get to because I'm saving them for streams and not for my free time. But anyway, Yump 2 is a freaking weird beast, and if you don't know anything about Mario ROM hacks of the Mario World variety, you're in for some crazy treats. I watch Mario ROM hacks on the regular, and I still found it mind-boggling and impressive in its own dumb way. These are one-way passes. You can only pass through them from a given direction. So you'll have to use your brain a little. Oof. Oof. That's probably the most relatable sentence I've ever seen. You'll have to use your brain a little. Oof. There are 2 kinds of passes. The up kind and the down kind. Both suck, but don't give up. Yeah, I guess this game... Sorry. Thinking about that Yump 2 stuff still. They have like left and right one-way paths. This game doesn't really have that. That would have been interesting if there was more than just ups and downs. But considering that there's really not that much to work with in this game, there's of course like blocks, there's Makun, Rockun, the different jars of colors, and one-way passes. There aren't that many assets to this game, but the mechanics are interesting enough that there's the creativity of the people that made this game into the puzzles that they made really makes this game stand out even with its limited assets. Honestly, it's kind of impressive. There are 2 kinds of passes, the up kind and the down kind. Both suck, but don't give up. It's too bad that they didn't lower this down one a little bit more, because yeah, you can see that you can pass down through it, but oh, actually no, you can jump high enough. That's right. The top of your head will definitely hit it, but I still would like to see it like down a half a block more, just so that like you really feel the bonk, not a full block down, because if you're hitting your head on something like that, that'd be not too impressive to really look at. But you can see that you bonk your head on this. This is one way, and as is seen by climbing up here, you can stand on this one way. You can't phase down through it, so. But it's all self-explanatory, so it doesn't really need to show all that too much. Spikes. I guess, yeah, these would also be a hazard similar to one-way blocks. Other than that, I don't think this game really has hazards. Touching a spike is painful. You'll have to restart the area if you touch one. That's not good. So, don't step on them. And that's it. And I'm going to step on one anyway, just to showcase the immense pain Hakkun goes into for a little bit. This poor little sad booty got all that spikes. Don't touch spikes. So traps. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more things to go through. Actually, that's just the rest of these. You can fit 7 into this index window. So let's just keep it like this. I wonder if... Let's see. Makun's secret. Meet Makun. Red, blue, yellow. It's a lot about Makun, but we got this. Makun is a wonderful friend. The best. I mean, they're all good. Every character in this game's good. Now that looks funny. This creature is called Makun. He's a strange fellow with a proud face. Dangerous? No. They're safe to touch. Proud face. You can't walk through Makun, so sometimes things get a little tricky in narrow places. Hakkun can not only inhale blocks, but Makun's too. Inhale him and exhale wherever you want. Makun could be placed on spikes as well. So if you see spikes, try using Makun as a platform to get past them. Makun is different from blocks though. You can't place them just anywhere. For example, Makun can't be placed inside walls. You can see the X symbol. Yeah. Also, Makun is silly because he does that little bounce kind of like up and down. Not like the full bounce of like a, as we'll see whenever he's yellow, but he kind of like goes a little up and down by a single pixel. And that single pixel is enough, like you actually, let me see. When you stand on him, you see that I also go up and down as he dances. That messes you up sometimes because you actually go down 1 extra pixel, which is enough to ruin your perfect jump of, let me see. Well, actually I made it that time. I was trying to time it so that I'd be down a pixel whenever I jumped, and I wouldn't be able to make that jump because I would need to jump 1.5 blocks plus an extra pixel because I'm down 1 pixel. Makun is silly. I don't know why they designed him to actually do that. It's adorable that he actually does change to match his actual sprite, but if anything, I wish that there was maybe a leeway of like a single pixel for Hakkun's jump so that you wouldn't have like this little tiny annoyance that happens occasionally. Those of you that have played this video game will probably know what I'm talking about. It's just sometimes you don't get the jump because of a pixel, 1 dance pixel from Makun. And you don't want to chastise Makun. Makun's a wonderful friend. Let's learn about how Makun works when he's red. Let's get some color and inject it into Makun. He turns red. Although it looks like he changed color, he's also much softer now. Step on him and experience the elasticity. At least whenever he's like this, he doesn't dance anymore, so you'll always get exactly the perfect height of jump that you seek. There will never be 1 pixel less of a jump. When you step on a red Makun, your normal jump height of 1.5 will double. So from the lowest point of Makun, you can reach up to 3 blocks high. And when you step on Makun, or red Makun, he will go down by half a block is what it should have said, which I guess it kind of implied. When you inject him, he's 1 block high. You step on him, he's now half a block high. So now, instead of like our normal 1.5 height jump, whenever you're down here, we already got already 0.5 blocks above the ground, plus an additional 3, gets us to be 3.5 from ground level, where Makun standing. But it is, yeah, 3 blocks higher from where you are, where you're placed. That's, you go up 3 blocks, but you already have like 0.5 because of Makun. Blue Makun. I love Blue Makun. Very good friend. Makun can't be hurt by spikes. Lend me a hand here. No. Actually, lend me your body. Okay. Love you, game. You're really silly. Blue Makun will walk around, or walk forward and turn around when he hits the wall. You can ride him too. You can bypass the spikes this way. Great. Impatient computer. Good. And Blue Makun is very much like a red Koopa. He will obey ledges. So I can't just like place him here, inject him, and expect him to fall into the spikes. He will not do that. So you actually have to place him in the spikes yourself, inject, and get on there fast so you don't have to be impatient like the computer. Yellow Makun. This is actually the best Makun, even though he has probably very little use in game, unless if he gets more use in like some of the stages in stage 7, 8, 9, and 10 that I have not touched yet. But in my experience, in the stages 1 through 6, he's not really very useful, other than like one example I can think of. Now, I wonder what happens if I inject some yellow. Apparently, he just starts falling on his bottom over and over again. That's what it is. I thought he was just taking a really big sit, a really little bounce, just a little plop. Not like that I would call it falling, but you know, sure. If he's above a switch, it'll get pressed. Very useful. It's not really a fall, but okay, game. Appreciate you. Now you can use whatever color you want. The jar keeps filling up to everything. And it's nice because then I don't get the penalty of pressing a switch, which is like a 5-point penalty, so it's not really nothing to really worry about, but it's still, it's a thing. Sorry, I didn't even like explore that myself. I just beat the stage because I didn't really want to make a yellow Makun, even though yellow Makun I said was my favorite. Switching colors. When Makun is released in midair, he will fall down. If he falls on a switch, it gets pressed. That actually is something that's really nice, because I remember learning that and being like, oh, I don't know, I think that one where there's like yellow blocks and you have to like get up and then wait a second, now I can press this switch myself, but I'm trapped under there, but I need something other than like, I need a color for this block for me to reach the good old crystal over on the right. I don't know, I'd have to point out the stage I'm thinking about, but there's a Makun you have to drop in that stage, and I think that might have been the one where I first had to experience Makun's weight being used to press switches. And also, again, that does not give you the penalty of -5 points when you drop a Makun. And you only get the -3 points of exhaling a Makun. It's really silly for me to keep bringing up like these little details, but hey, Makun does. Maybe Makun loses 5 points to his score. I don't know, but Hakkun does not. You can press a switch by standing on top of Makun as well. Oh, this is a really good example. That's a great practice stage, honestly. And again, you're not the one pressing the switch at this point. Whenever you step on Makun, you're not stepping on the switch, Makun is, so He loses the 5 extra points, not you. And also, I guess maybe Makun is normally like 1 pixel down anyway. And so whenever he does a little boppity boopity up and down, that maybe puts you down to like 2 pixels, and that's maybe why it causes a problem with the jump height, not allowing you to reach ledges. I don't know. Because I was just saying I can't walk from a Makun onto actual floor, so again, I think that they should have had a little bit more leeway in Hakun's jump to kind of balance out the Makun shenanigans with that, because it just it feels awful when it's not your fault that you didn't make a jump. Yep, they go right through. Makun can't ride blocks. He'll fall just right through. He'll just fall right through. Goodbye! Sending Makun to the Shadow Realm. He falls through color blocks too. Hakkun is the only one who can stand on blocks. Like, a total monopoly on standing on blocks. I've been playing a little bit of Monopoly in prep for playing with friends, as might be evident in earlier comments. Let's not be murderers and let the Makun hang out together. Bye-bye, Makun! Oh no, what would he be doing now? Oh, we're learning about killing. Like, not just like sending into endless pit killing, but like actually erasing from existence. Eliminating. Okay. Makun, you're in the way. Time for murder. Trouble ahead. Makun is wedged in that crevice and can't fall down. You can solve this problem pretty easily, though. Watch carefully as I pull out my gun. Presto! You've killed a man! Makun is quite heavy, you see. That lower Makun disappears just like that. Disappears. However, Hakkun and Makun can't smash each other. That's just the way it is. No murder when Hakkun lands on Makun. Yeah. Wow, I'm forced to kill here. Raccoon. Let's meet Raccoon. What a fella. We can bring him up to that first ledge, but not to the second one. That's a stone. Well, actually, his name is Raccoon. Well, you can't inject Raccoon with color, you can inhale him just like Makun. While Hakkun inhales Raccoon, he'll absorb his weight as well. And that freaking... the sound designs in this game is great, because that freaking thump when you like land as after you inhale Raccoon is freaking 100% A+ right there. Like, that is some good Super Nintendo sounds, honestly. More weight means lower jump height. You can jump only 1 block high now. So remember, if you inhale Raccoon, your jump height will be very low. Have a good one, Raccoon. Raccoon has been my Twitter profile picture for quite a while now, or since I was like really starting this whole Sutte Hakkun craze again. I mean, I keep coming back to this game, but not as often as like Daggerfall or anything. But man, Sutte Hakkun, like it always comes across my mind. I'm like, man, I want to play that some more. Look at this guy. What a good fella. And just listen to that thump. It's very good. Break the glass. That's a glass floor. Hakkun's too light to break it. Maybe something heavy will. Let's inhale Raccoon and see what happens. break a glass floor, you have to fall from a height of at least 1.5 blocks. Glad that it actually does the demonstration first, rather than letting you go ham and like just giving you text box telling you what to do, because I know a bunch of people would probably right now just dump Raccoon. Not like everyone, but there'd be a decent amount of people who would just dump Raccoon. Exhale and drop him. And that's no bueno. As I'll show whenever it's my turn. In other words, from this height, let's fall down. Excellent. Very impressive. It broke. Splendid, splendid. And now he's gonna exhale. Let's try a different method. You see, Raccoon can be dropped down to break the glass too. Let's exhale him. Very impressive. It broke again. Feels good. And Raccoon is full block height. You can walk from Raccoon to real floor ledges. Hey. But let's try second method first. Let's just exhale. And uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've trapped myself through my own stupidity. Everyone has to do that at least once in their life. You just get a little overzealous. You're like, yes, let's break the glass. Only to realize I need to be down there. But Raccoon exists. Burokun and Tubokun. I mean, I usually just call him Blockcoon. Because I guess that's kind of really what it's going for. Tubokun, I think so. Every time I play this game, I will eventually always end up going to watch the stages I beat on YouTube. One person playing this game in particular called I Dunno. I as in E-Y-E, Dunno, has played this game, and I think they actually have a pretty okay grasp of Japanese, at least a lot better than I ever will. Tubo is just like the word for like jar or something. I don't remember what. I had to like see the video again, or actually type it into a translator and figure it out. But Tubokun, we'll see exactly. Tubokun makes sense, but Blockcoon right here, as I'm gonna call him, Burokun. Blockcoon. I'm not gonna pronounce it with trying to make it sound Japanese or anything, because his name is Burokun, probably because he looks like a block. Burok. This strange cube is Blockcoon, a block imposter. Because he's an imposter, you can't inhale him. Can't walk through him either. Stab him and he'll make a sound. Let's push him. Wow. We're just gonna call it stabbing now. Okay. Blockcoon will move 1 block further. Out of my way! You'll make a great platform. I'm gonna shove him down here. But I won't be able to actually make this jump now, but mostly because I want to do that type of thing. I want to do the eternal stab. Apparently, this is stabbing now. This is back alley Sutte Hakkun. I hate it. And Tubokun. So I remember the first time I ever heard that this guy's name was Tubokun. I was like, why didn't they name him something else to rhyme with like Hakkun, Makun, Blockcoon, well, Raccoon? I don't know which ones I mentioned. But there's 4 of them that like all kind of rhyme. I'm like, what is all the different synonyms for a jar? And I could not find anything that worked. So this guy is just Tubokun. That's what I'm gonna have to call him. I love him though. The suspicious jar is Tubokun. He's a jar imposter. Because he's an imposter, you can't inhale him. Can't walk through him either. Like Blockun, you can't... He'll make a sound when stabbed. I like how it talks about the sound it makes, of all things. Besides that, you can break him by dropping something on him, but that's it, I guess. Makes a great platform, though. That's great. It's something. Advanced techniques. Crushing Makun. Okay, so this is nice that they have its own separate thing just for talking about this. Makun is in my way. I can't proceed. Dang it. There's a simple trick around this, though. Inject some red. Now he's red and soft. So, depression ahoy. Makun makes a nice little bridge over the spikes. Great. How long I'm going to be on? Probably until maybe. I mostly want to get. I think I might just do this. I was thinking maybe I could do stage 6 as well, because I did stage 6 a while ago on Twitter, and then I posted as a rerun on Twitch, and it actually got more viewers than I thought a rerun ever would. At least a rerun from me. I know probably popular people, streamers, could probably get reruns to have like significant numbers, but reruns are kind of like who would ever really watch a rerun when you could actually watch something really for real live? So I mean, like that rerun I had was something of its own. I might actually upload that onto, but I guess I wouldn't have like a way to showcase all the chat that was going on during said rerun. Maybe I don't know what I'll do with that, but what I'm trying to get at is I have already beaten stage 6 because of that, and I'm like, maybe I could just slam through that again for my English translation patch playlist whenever this goes to YouTube. But I'm like, nah, I think I'll just save that for next time I do a real stream of this. I'm not going to be on for too much longer, I don't think, since I'm probably almost done with Hakkun Hot. I'm just trying to break inertia right now with this stream, if anything, because I need to get my momentum back. If I can start streaming again, that would be great. Streaming at least semi-regularly. I'm gonna take a nap to the stream. Is this a knockoff of Kirby? Kinda. It's cute. You inhale and you exhale, but it's not about the destruction of things. It's about the puzzle of things. Not that Kirby can't have puzzles. I know Kirby's Dream Land 2, Kirby's Dream Land 3 have had some pretty alright puzzles, but this... I think everyone that sees Hakkun inhale something for the first time, or inhale any color for the first time, immediately thinks, whoa, it looks like Kirby! And that's understandable. I should have read that. Watch demo again. Here, Hakkun can't progress unless he inhales the block below him. However, timing a jump and inhale is hard. To time it just right, extend your beak before jumping down. Easy as pie. This interfering jump is something to keep in mind. You can reach jars from ledges even 2 blocks high this way. The interfering jump is very handy indeed. So, interfering jump is just jumping with your beak out, preemptively. Interesting. That's the name. I like it though. It's very interesting. I've seen some crazy tech with this. I wish I could kind of just show it off. I need to find the video and probably put it in my description of like one of these videos of the speed run I watched, it wasn't like a full game speed run because I have not seen anything beyond stage 6 really, because I haven't beaten the full entirety of stage 7. I haven't beaten the full entirety of 8. I have no idea about 9 if I've even touched that. Maybe I have, maybe not. I definitely don't want to see anything about 10 yet because I haven't ever unlocked that. But the speed run that I saw was really nice because it was just a 50 exit, just like unlocking like the first 2 rainbow bridges. That had, in particular, that speedrun I watched had a really cool use of the interfering jump to grab a block that normally would not be very accessible to your standard non-hyper 1000 IQ genius player. Quick tricks 1. Awesome. Uh-oh. We're gonna learn about placing stuff while we're falling. In this part, you need to learn the quick trick. You're carrying a block now, but the other block has to be taken down too. You need good timing for this. Ready? Drop, exhale, inhale. Flap, grab. Awesome. Good job, game. Oop, one more. Uh-oh. Just looking at this is giving me stress. I don't know what the heck this is even trying to teach me. Ooh. This time you need to have even faster fingers. The red block's color must be discarded. Oh! It wants me to grab all the stuff, but we need to get rid of the red. Okay, I was like, what? What do I need to do with that red one? Question mark. But no, it's not red that needs to be used. It's a red that we don't need the red. Get rid of it and then move it over. Oof. This is probably gonna mess me up on my first try of this. Red block's color must be discarded and all blocks must be placed on the other side. Instead of trying to explain this, just check this out. Let's go. Nice work. So yeah, quick action is required. Please practice this technique often. I don't get an opportunity to practice it often though. I mean, I can keep coming back here, but oof. When you press a button a little earlier than usual, it's a bit easier. Unless you press it too early while you're still like doing the inhale or the exhale animation. If you press it too early, like during those animations, then it will just eat up your input, and then you won't be able to grab the next one. The trick after the color discarding part is used often. Good luck, Hakkun. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, that was really, really, really bad. It did eat up. Oh. Let's do the interfering jump in order to make sure that I grab it from the top first. Yeah, but I'm still way too slow. It's not easy to be as fast as it tells you to be. I don't even know why I let go for that small amount of time, but... No, don't replace it! I'm like pressing down and the beak button. Like, both. Jamming on both of them at the same time. That was really bad, but... Might have actually still had enough time to grab it, but I don't believe so. Okay, I got this time. Not really. Just kidding. Oof. This is not an easy thing to do. Why? This is really difficult. This is why this game is for champions. Like, it's not an easy game. Execution can be really hard sometimes. Why? That last spit out was so close. All I had to do was time my spit a little bit better, but I did it too early. Which this game says press it a little earlier. No, I press it too early, I guess. But if you press it too late, it's a very small window, honestly. It's really a small window. Okay, I'm getting really close. I'm inching my way. He didn't even spit out the gunk. Why? Yes! Finally. That was messy, but it's really is a not easy technique. That is honestly, it is an advanced technique, as it says. Out of like actually all of this stuff. I mean, these are all honestly some pretty hyper genius stuff to do anyway, so I'm glad that these are all called advanced techniques. I was about to say, like, really, these guys are baby material compared to this guy. But I don't want to discredit these either. They're very useful. Very useful. Speaking of useful, let's move on to useful functions. R, view stage. I love this function, honestly. You can see the entire stage when you press the R button. R button will bring you to view mode, so you can look around with the directional pad. Pressing R again resumes the game. I like how there's just like little notches with different things in there. A yellow block, a jar of red juice, you got a red Hakkun and some spikes, and of course the crystal we seek. Let's go for the spikes first. But I guess it's makes sense that you want to at least have something to look at when you look down. It's a nice surprise whenever a game is like, hey, there's stuff below you besides these various blocks and that yellow block. There's also these surprises. Wow, it's great. Lock on. In some cases, block will overlap each other, so inhaling is tricky. A block you want to inhale can be prioritized with lock on. Press the L button. Pressing L button will lock on. I love that sound. Lock on selects the objects based on the direction you're facing. After selecting a target with the L button, it'll be selected automatically afterwards. You should be able to obtain the blue block now. If you wait for too long, your target will be lost, so hurry up. Also, you can untarget by pressing the L button again after it locks on. And just like that, I got the block that I wanted. Nice one. Also, I'm really glad that that Hakkun down there is like completely inaccessible, so we just get to enjoy him dancing while we learn about the L targeting. It's good. Also, it's something to note that when you lock onto something, everything else becomes intangible to your beak. So, let's wait, actually. Why am I trying to? Let's target this one. No, keep targeting the wrong one. Target this guy. And I can't reach it, this fella. But now I can. It's just something to really make note of. I wonder if I can still beat this. I think I might have ruined it, honestly. But we're gonna try to beat this anyway. Yeah, the lowest that this thing goes is not gonna allow me to make use of this block the way I'd want to, so... In fact, I don't think I could really ride this block the way I was hoping to. Well, I got to show off what I wanted to show off, so that's fine. Thank you, Mafulford. I'm glad it's soothing to you, because whenever I look back on my videos and I have to subject myself to hearing my voice, I think there's just something about people that they hate their own voice, because I know a lot of other people like this. I can't listen to my voice. It messes me up. I hate it. It's awful. So I'm glad that you do enjoy. Oh, look at this. Wait. We got functions that I never use. But thank you, Fulford. Quick save and quick load. Very important. Oh, it's not even gonna do a demonstration. I was actually kind of wondering, like, is it gonna demonstrate quick loading? How is it gonna do that? I mean, not that I think it couldn't do that, but I just was like, that would be a really weird demonstration, wouldn't it? That would also, yeah, that would be a bit of a something actually to program into this, but that's very weird. About quick save and quick load. Quick save is a convenient way to take a snapshot of your current situation level. Take a save state, basically. An in-game save state. It's not like a real save state. And you do get penalized 20 points, I believe, for taking a save state, and you can save state as much as you want. So, like, just because you use a save state doesn't mean you used up your one single save state. Every save state will cost you another 20. But quick load returns you to that situation. It's useful for doing something risky. Looks tricky. Quick save! Ah! Quick load! I love that. I love that. I love that so much. If you fall into a pit or touch spikes, your last save will automatically be loaded. Or will be automatically loaded. You can save as much as you want, but you only have one slot. Yeah, so as I was saying, you can keep saving, but yeah, this isn't like emulator type save states where you can just be like, okay, I don't want to get rid of my first save state, so let's save this over slot 2. You only have one slot, but it's going to cost you every time you use it. Not that it really matters when you're doing something risky. It's better than having to freaking start over again, but it's what I do. I start over again because of a simple thing that I honestly could have easily avoided. I like how, like, I noticed that these two were connected in here. You can see this little bar. These two things are connected. They are the same tooltip, but you can select them both. They're conjoined right here. Retry. Retrying is the gosh dang button you'll be most familiar with in this video game. Retrying. I don't know any Japanese, but that was the first button I figured out what it meant. Retry is the middle button, and you need it. You need it. This option will start the level over. If you fall into a hole and fail, the stage will remain unsolved. Yeah. If you have a quick save, you can try as many times as you want. View a hint. Now, this is where things get exciting, that, like, I need to really find all the purple mock... Wait a second, does it? Well, I think it maybe says something about it in the view solution. Anyway, Purple Makun, finding Purple Makun helps get you this passcode, and I'm so close to solving it. I went on my Periscope, my Twitter stream of this. I got closer thanks to solving like stage 6 Purple Makun and finding like stage 7 Purple Makun. I don't know, maybe I found stage 8 Purple Makun, but I don't know about that. Anyway, I got like enough of the passcode and I'm like, I'm starting to see a pattern. I think I have it, except for like the last bit of the code. I wish I remember what it was. I need to probably see if I could. I never tried using the code on the title screen. I need to try that. But viewing a hint. I'll explain why that code's important, or the game will soon enough. Viewing a hint. If you honestly can't figure it out, you can view a hint for the level. You'll see a screenshot guide of how the level is beaten. However, if you have seen a hint for any level even once, it says this, but it's really, if you see a hint for a level that you haven't beaten even once, you will get a staple of shame to the file selection and the map. Solve as much as you can on your own, which I understand that, and I love this system because I think that's hilarious, and I do want to get. I'm glad that hints exist. I love how harsh it is to you when you do use hints and solutions, especially solutions. I mean, not that I know what it does with solutions, but I mean, it's apparently a staple of ultimate shame, as we'll soon see. No, down. There it is. Being a solution, ultimate shame. Staple of ultimate freaking shame. It's really nice because this is a game where there are going to be stuff that will stump you, and a hint is gosh dang godsend sometimes. Especially for your casual player that just wants to play a fun puzzle game and didn't expect that they're entering hell whenever it gets to the later stages. But gosh dang, viewing a solution is something that you have to unlock first. You can't just view a solution. You actually have to unlock it, and even then, the game really does not like that. If you really, honestly, seriously can't figure it out, there's a solution mode. It will show you a walkthrough demo video of how to clear the stage. If you have seen a solution even once, you will get the staple of ultimate shame to your file selection, the map, and the ending. Gosh dang, I need to get this because I want to see the two endings. Or maybe there's another ending. I don't know if there's like a good ending, a bad ending. Maybe there's like a good ending for beating the game, like everything. I'm assuming. Wait. But what constitutes beating the game? Do you just have to beat stage 10 to beat the game, or do you have to beat all of it? That's something I'll figure out eventually. I've never unlocked stage 10, so we'll get there when we get there. I'm just wondering if like beating stage 10 will get you an ending. Beating all of stages 1 through 9 along with beating stage 10 will get you a good ending, and maybe like if Ultimate Shame gets you a bad ending that you cannot undo unless you start a new file entirely. If you've seen the solution even once, you'll get the staple of Ultimate Shame, and oof, it ruins everything. I won't be happy if you see it. To enter the solution mode, a secret command in a certain screen has to be entered. Can't tell you more, sorry. So, cheeky little guy. I guess it doesn't really tell you about Purple Makun anywhere. He can't tell you more, but that Makun down there, he wants you to go find him. And beat him in several crazy races before you can actually find the cheat code to enter in order to get the solution modes unlocked. Okay, what is this? This is HUD, so you're just gonna point things out at me? Look at where I'm jumping. That says the stage. Stage. It shows the current stage. Yeah, I get it. Now it's practice, because you're practicing. But it turns into stage when the real game begins. Also, ignore Makun. Why? Never ignore Makun. That's illegal. Rainbow. represents the amount of rainbow shards in this stage. There isn't necessarily only one shard. Collect all of them. It will make you happier. That's what this game's about. It's about being happy. Good job. Just showcase color by abusing yellow Hakkun. Color represents the colors of the colors available in jars. Colors marked with X cannot be used, even if you step on a switch. Bummer. And it lets me do this too, even though there's like zero reason why. Gives you the tools to kill at least one of the Hakkun. Don't do it, guys. Do not do it. Points. This is something that excites me to no end, because for a puzzle game that makes you want to really think about like how to solve things, they could easily have just gone with like, oh, we'll see, we'll give you a time limit and like see, or even like just like a time type of base score, just to see like how good you do, so you have a way to compare how smart you are compared to your friends or whatever the frick. But this point system is actually really neat, and I can't stop thinking about it every time. I mean, I keep like, we'll do something and I'm like, oof, that was really inefficient of me. I might not even say it, but like, there's a lot of times where I'll do something and be like, I shouldn't have done that. I was just walking that wall for like 2 seconds. That's a lot of points lost. That's like getting rid of 5 points just for walking into a wall. But it's a nice little finesse that you could show. Like, I was able to beat this so efficiently. I got a big boy point score here. Like, check this out. I don't know, there's just, it's exciting. It's an interesting mechanic to this game. Because, I mean, anyone could go through a stage fast and, like, time it themselves. So I'm glad that that's not, like, the main way of, like, saying, like, hey, you did good by beating the stage this fast. And especially also because that just kind of invalidates as soon as, like, you solve a puzzle, then it just becomes an execution game. It doesn't become a puzzle game anymore. The point system that it has, where you lose points as, like, you do certain specific actions, keeps the game like kind of a puzzle in a sense at heart, because you have to puzzle how to do things as efficiently as possible, while there's just do it fast, and you already got the puzzle solved, so do it faster if it had like a time limit or something like that. During normal gameplay, there's a point counter at the top, right? When Hakkun does things, the points decrease. Walk equals -1, or 1 step. I guess it'd be every step, kinda. It's, I wonder if it like does match up very nicely with his steps. I never really paid attention to that, but generally, yeah, every step gives you like -1 point. A jump, -3. Inhale and exhale both -5. Switch is -3. So I had those confused. I thought switch was also a 5. I'll figure things out. It's been a while since I last played this. Quick save is -20. Oh, whoa. There's a URL down there. Fewer actions means more points. More points means happier Hakkun. Oh, that's awesome. You should also check Nintendo's homepage on the internet. It's great. Go to Nintendo, guys. It's at .jp. Learn Japanese and go to Nintendo's website, guys. That's all the stuff. Bonus of me trying to figure something out again. Oops. Get me out of here. I'm pressing the wrong buttons everywhere. Fly to the sky, please. Eating my upward input because the whole overworld map has to show up before I can actually press up. I'm pressing up way too early. I'm menuing bad again. I should probably have taken Hakkun first? Yeah. I forget this stage. It's been a while. A month is a long time. No, I do want block first. See, I didn't make that jump right there because Hakkun was down a pixel using second controller. Oof. Actually, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do second controller shenanigans from emulator because I'm playing this on emulator. I've not really dealt with that like gosh dang ever because I had like never a reason to, except for one game whenever I was emulating Metal Gear Solid. I never actually beat that game, but I got gosh dang like to the end. But I'm really good at quitting video games, so I never actually beat it. But of course, that game also is another game that requires second controller. That was a long time ago. Oh, I remember this one. This blue Hakkun. Come on, yeah. No, Hakkun. Can I do it? Have I wasted too much time? No, I'm good. Easy. Okay, so from what I remember now that I see that, it's like on the second controller, LAR, LBR, L, or wait. Well, we'll have to see. I gotta see. This is gonna be R. On second controller. That's fine. I can make use of that. LAR. This is a hard one, isn't it, though? It's one where I have to make this jump. There it is. That jump is scary. I guess it's actually easier than it looks, but LAR, LBR, LXR, LYR. This is R. But I think this is like LXR, LY. Or. Oop, whoa, not there. So, on second controller, LAR, LB, R, L, X, or wait, Y. Y. Let me look at my Nintendo controller. Y is the left one. I'm using like a kinda third-party-ish Xbox 360 controller, so I'm looking at the left and saying X, but no, this is not the configuration of buttons that you would see on an actual Super Nintendo controller. So looking at a Super Nintendo, LAR, LBR, wait, LAR, LBR, LYR, LXR, and then I'm guessing start or select, or maybe it's L start? It might be that, or L select. There's something here, and I just don't know what the last bit of the code is. Maybe the last bit of the code explains where I need to enter in the code. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's just enter the code LAR, LBR, LYR, LXR at the right spot. But, give me a second. Title screen now. Let me figure out input. It's gonna take a while to figure this one out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna use my keyboard for joypad too, since I think that's what it wants to use anyway. So let's look at what I need. L is semicolon. Interesting. R is apostrophe. A is L. Okay. A L. B is H. Y is J. X is K. Let me make that easier on myself by doing like T Y or U I O P for A, B, Y, X respectively. Start is 2. Select is 4. Wait, I need to see my input again. Sorry. Sorry. This is probably awful to watch. I might actually cut this part out. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Probably not. You get to suffer with me. I'm sorry. So, L is what again? Semicolon and apostrophe. That's right. Oh, I messed up the code. Let me begin and then exit back out. No? I pressed it. I pressed all the buttons and I even tried start at the end. Let's try it again. Just enter and exit back out just to start fresh. LARLBRLYRLXR. Select. No, no. I will figure this out one day. I will figure it out the regular way of actually unlocking the entire code, but... Feeling good, that's the spirit. So, next time I stream this, I guess... Ooh, don't send me back here. Oops, don't leave me back to the file select either. My bad. Take me back down. Next time, I'm going to redo stage 6. Hopefully I remember my own solutions, or I don't know solutions, one or the other. I can always rewatch my video and just do it fast, or I can struggle through it again, because I have a feeling I probably forgot how to solve some of these things. And it's going to be a slightly large oof, but yeah, I gotta beat these again. As can be seen, I have not cleared any of stage 6. That was on a completely different ROM of this game. And maybe I could start delving into stage 7, and maybe 8. Probably not, because I don't know if I can beat 7 yet. I don't think I've ever beaten stage 7, especially 7-4, I believe it was. No, 7-4 was the one that was easy. Maybe? Yeah, this is the easy one. 7-3? Yeah, 7-3 is the one I'm thinking of. This is the one that, gosh dang, breaks my brain. Just looking at it still breaks my brain. What do? We'll figure out what do on a different day. And I hope I'm able to solve it, but that might be a big oof moment whenever we get there. I know that this is a really small stream. This is like only an hour and 30 minutes. Well, probably less than that. I don't know how long I was talking at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, it's still a short stream. Mostly because I don't know how much more time before everyone starts being like, what the heck is he doing at this hour of the day? This is not the hour to be playing games. This is the hour to be a lot more, what's the word? Productive with my life. But, I guess I don't even have the momentum of streaming enough to know how to properly end stream. So, how do I say this? Have a good one, everyone, and party in your dreams, and see you next time when we maybe struggle with stage 6 and definitely struggle with stage 7. And if we get to stage 8, oof, the struggles get real. So have a good one, guys. See you next time. Sorry for the short stream. I hope streams can come a little bit more frequently. And I hope that I can start getting my videos up onto YouTube, the VODs. We'll see. We'll see. See you next time, guys.